my job is, of course, propose a lot of thanks. And coming to that, first of all, coming to Dr. Saji Gopinath, he's, in fact, I should say, he's my good friend. Yes, yes. So we know for the past, I think 5-6 years. Once I went to him, that was the first time I went to Kerala Startup. He was the CEO of Kerala Startup Mission. I went there. We had a talk for say 15 minutes, half an hour, and he was sitting in a very small cabin. That's something which even I appreciate today. Sometimes even today, he's the Vice Chancellor of Kerala Digital University. If you go there, in all the university Vice Chancellors have big rooms. So he doesn't believe in sitting in big rooms. He's believing being so big. Another important point I want to make it here. Last time when I went to meet him, because when I went for taking class on translation research for the university, I met him and he was making an important point. His university is not taking even a single penny from Kerala government for the salary. The entire money he is generating from consultancy sponsored projects. 10-15% of the sponsored project will go for the as a revenue, and that is used for paying money. He only asks the government to provide research grants. So this is something which we CSIR could not achieve even today. So we really appreciate it, sir, under your leadership. They could achieve it within less than 2 years of their establishment. That is something great. And coming to the point which he was making regarding the problem solution approach, that is more important because it is very difficult to keep technologies ready for commercialization. But we of course keep technologies half ready, and people are coming forward and taking it. For example, like the cutleries which we are, the famous technology which we have been advocating now, that was developed like that only. Only one person came to me from Cochin, and he says that he is interested in one technology which is halfway through, and he was interested in joining together, and we finally made the product. Now there are so many takers for that. So that is something which we can always think about. I thank you on my behalf and on behalf of all of you for coming for this function. Just by a call, he accepted it, and he never asked for any kind of formal invitation, nothing. All the phone of me, he accepted the invitation. Later on also I said, I'll come there for invitation, no need. He said, I'll come by my car, everything is fine. So less burden for the organizers. And again, now coming to Sri Anu Bambika, my association with Sri Anu Bambika started again with just a phone call. One fine morning I called her, it was a missed call, he called me back, and then we discussed our phone. I said, okay, there is something like NIST is interested to collaborate with you. He said, I also interested to come to NIST. I could not make it so far. So I invited him, he came over here. I arranged for a meeting with 15 scientists, and it lasted for 3.5 hours. He came here around 2:30, he sat here till 6:30. We had a very long hours of discussion, and finally that resulted that first time NIST is going to have an incubation center. Formal incubation center, I should say, because we have been doing this incubation kind of activity informally only. So we are going to have a formal incubation center. So thank you very much for that, and I thank you for coming to this function. And Dr. Savitri, as you know, first of all, I should thank our director, Dr. Anand Ramakrishnan. He could not attend this function because there is another function parallelly happening. So he assigned the job to Dr. Savitri, and she has taken her job very seriously and done a fantastic job. And she was mentioning we have technologies in all the areas. And she also said about the history of NIST is very impressive. So thank you very much for chairing this function, ma'am. And coming to Dr. Devendra Reddy Kalva, I never knew him just 2 weeks back. We just had a couple of email exchanges because regarding the technology transfer happened in the morning. Not technology transfer, sponsored project research thing. So one thing we strongly say is that we are unlike other research organizations. We are pretty fast. If any of you come together for taking a technology, today suppose morning you are coming here, and if you are interested in technology, same day, within 2 hours, we will make the agreement for you, we will transfer it for you. Anything, we send. That is the kind of thing we are arranging this one. This is actually for the exposure for you people, and also the exposure for the other side, scientists for us, because scientists have huge potential, exposure is less. So we are arranging exposure for you people. So please utilize this, both the scientists and also people coming over here. So don't go away after the tea, because the serious sessions are going to start after the inauguration only. So thank you, sir, for your presence. Similarly with Sri Venkataraman, this is the first time we are meeting. So his talk was very excellent. He's also very much interested in our programs. So thank you very much. And let me utilize now this opportunity for thanking others here, Dr. M. Ravi and Riju, of course, who has been doing the comparing. Chandrakant has done a lot of, there are so many people who are doing from the front.